So what we're looking at here are the servo motors for the AC unit in a Gen 1 Cayenne. Gen 2's pretty similar, but this is a Gen 1. These servos control the little flapper boxes that are inside the dashboard there. So when you hear the car going click, clack, click, clack, because you changed the temperature, what's actually happening is these little arms are moving right here. They go back and forth, and they open and close some vents or valves that we can't really get too good a look at, but they are way back up in there. And once you pull the little Kessie box out of the way, you can kind of see stuff. Quick note, don't ever unhook the Kessie box unless you have already unhooked the battery. Treat it just like an airbag. So here's the challenge with this. So this guy looks pretty easy to get to, except he goes in there in this direction. Because he goes in there in this direction, you have 1, 2, 3 screws that have to be undone. You can see that this one, you wouldn't be able to get to that slot unless the connector was out. So you could take the 3 screws out of the motors, and that does absolutely work, but it's easier if you can just get to everything. Now, besides those 3, the trick, because these only need to be loosened, you can see how it's slotted. There's a little slot. Now, the hard part is you have these 2 vertical screws. There's one on this side of it, and there's one on this side of it. And getting up to them is quite a challenge because this little sucker fits way, way, way up there. Now, that's just a test unit that I have plugged in right now. That's the actual circuit for the mixing valve. What was happening in this particular Cayenne is the driver's side was blowing warm. We've seen this a couple times now. So you have these different size arms that go on each one of these valves, and you got to keep those straight because that's what actually is going to move fore and aft to make sure that the flapper's open. So screw here, and then 1, 2, 3 screws need to be loosened, and then this little guy will slide down. And these have to be in a vertical position. This one is not right now, so we're gonna have to, this one is not right now, so we're gonna have to put power to it to get it to go straight up and down. Otherwise you cannot reassemble the unit. So there you have it. If you're attempting this, good luck. I would say plan on somewhere between 6 and 12 hours, depending on how much stuff has never been removed before or how much of it has been removed and broken, and you'll have to wiggle things around. Thanks for watching. Check us out at brightworks.com.